Yeah, remember me? No, I guess so. About 1997? Or 5-year-old out of a swimming pool? Saved his life? Wow.
Right as we were getting ready to go live with this, we found out the truck and the baby were located in Indianapolis. So as soon as I have additional information and updates on that information, I will give that to you as soon as I have it.
Here are the most emotional reactions that cops had during different occasions. In September of 2020, a 5-month-old baby named Kinsley Rose Potts was abducted in Plainfield, Indiana, after her father's truck was stolen from a gas station. The father had left the vehicle running while he briefly went inside to complete a transaction. When he returned, the truck, with Kinsley inside, had been taken, prompting an Amber Alert.
During that time, a suspect jumped into the high country Silverado and went southbound on 267. Obviously, you guys just got an alert for an Amber Alert that just went out, and right as we were getting ready to go live with this, we found out the truck and the baby were located in Indianapolis. So as soon as I have additional information and updates on that information, I will give that to you as soon as I have it.
Do you know where in Indianapolis?
I don't know at this time. It was a very brief phone call right before you went live. So I do know the baby is safe, and that's the most important thing right now. If anybody has any information about this case, we ask you to call the Plainfield Police Department with your information.
Deputy, we'll let you go get some more information, and we're just glad that she's doing safe.
Law enforcement quickly spread the alert across the area, and the public was asked to help locate the missing child and the vehicle. Later that morning, Danielle Massing, a local resident, saw the Amber Alert on social media. While helping her daughter with virtual kindergarten, she noticed a truck parked outside her Indianapolis home that matched the description. After confirming the license plate, she called the police. Authorities arrived and found Kinsley safe and unharmed in the truck, which had been abandoned.
Hey, good morning to you guys. I'm stepping out of the way right now because Plainfield Police, it seems like they might have gotten in.
The suspect, described as a white man with a gray beard, fled the scene on foot. Though the suspect remained at large, the swift action of both law enforcement and the public ensured Kinsley's safe return. Number 2. In December of 2019, Phillipsburg police officer Brian Berrigan experienced an emotional moment during his retirement after 25 years of service. On his final day, his son, Officer Dean Berrigan, who had recently joined the same department, surprised his father by delivering the final dispatch call.
Go ahead, son.
It is with enormous pride that today, December 30th, 2019, at 16:36 hours, I, your son, badge number 328, deliver your final call. 25 years ago, you held me in your arms after you graduated the police academy. Today, we stand side by side as brothers. Today, you receive many thanks. The department thanks you. The people whose lives you have protected and served thank you. And I thank you for being the best role model a son could ask for. You are not only my father, but you have been my career mentor. It was an honor to serve by your side for the last 6 months, wearing the same uniform. As a fellow officer, I salute you. As your son, I'm going to miss you here. We are all going to miss you. Retirement is the end of something great, but the start of something better. Retirement doesn't mean you're gone. You will always have your Phillipsburg police family. Officer Berrigan, badge number 299. Dad, at 16:37 hours, you have safely reached the finish line. For a final time, go ahead and show yourself cleared and off duty. Congratulations, and I love you.
In the heartfelt message, Dean reflected on how his father had been his role model, both personally and professionally, mentioning how Brian had inspired him to follow in his footsteps. He expressed gratitude for the opportunity to serve alongside his father for 6 months and ended the message by telling him he had finally reached the safety of the finish line.
299 Love you too, Jason.
The touching moment brought tears to Officer Berrigan, who struggled to respond, but managed to declare himself officially off duty for the last time. It was a powerful send-off, highlighting the deep bond between father and son, as well as the camaraderie within the police force. After retiring from the Phillipsburg Police Department, Brian planned to focus on his electrical contracting business, while Dean continued his career in law enforcement. Number 3. In December of 2017, New Mexico State Police Officer Toby LaFave made a routine DWI stop that turned into a heart-wrenching experience. After noticing a car speeding at nearly 100 miles per hour, he pulled over the driver, who was visibly intoxicated and had a young child in the front seat, unrestrained.
I was scared.
You were scared?
Yeah.
What were you scared of?
I'm scared of the freeway.
I've been behind you for a while.
Yeah. You were behind me. Scared.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. I'd be afraid, especially the way you were driving.
I can't.
Why can't you?
Because I am a...
Well, no, I didn't say...
okay.
I said, don't you think...
The driver failed several sobriety tests and was arrested for driving under the influence and for child neglect.
That breaks my heart.
As Officer LaFave arranged for someone to care for the child, he was overcome with emotion and broke down in tears, expressing how deeply the situation affected him, saying, "God, it breaks my heart." His emotional reaction reflected the devastating reality of seeing children put at risk due to the poor decisions of adults. This incident emphasized the importance of enforcing stricter DWI laws, especially in cases where children are involved. Number 4. Officer James Poole of the Columbus Police Department had an emotional reunion with a man whose life he saved nearly 20 years ago. In 1997, Officer Poole, then a rookie, rescued a 5-year-old boy, Christopher Jones, from drowning in a hotel swimming pool. Jones, who had been underwater for a significant amount of time, was pulled to safety by Poole, saving his life.
Yeah, remember me? No, that's about 1997. Are you 5-year-old out of a swimming pool? Saved his life? Wow.
Fast forward to 2016, when Jones, now 24 years old, came across a Facebook post showing Officer Poole at a community event. Recognizing Poole as the officer who saved him, Jones reached out to the police department and arranged a surprise reunion.
Because of you, I'm still here. Because of you. This 5-year-old little girl right here, so it's here.
People who thought he was doing an interview about his role as a community liaison officer was shocked when Jones entered the room and revealed his identity. The moment brought both men to tears as they embraced, with Jones expressing his deep gratitude for Poole's actions that day. Jones, who now has a 5-year-old daughter of his own, said that because of Officer Poole, he was able to live and raise his child. The heartwarming reunion underscored the lasting impact that first responders can have on the lives of the people they save. Number 5. During a nighttime traffic stop in April of 2014, Billings, Montana police officer Grant Morrison fatally shot Richard Ramirez, a robbery suspect.
250 dispatch.
Hands up! All 4 of you, hands up!
Officer Morrison had pulled over a vehicle in which Ramirez was a passenger.
Moving your hands around so much.
Making me nervous, man. Who are you? Richard? All of you put your hands up right now on top of the seats. Dispatch 374 here. Richard Ramirez here. Can everybody step it up? Hands up! Hands on the Get your hands up. I'm gonna shoot you.
During the stop, Morrison repeatedly ordered Ramirez and the other passengers to keep their hands visible.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! I will shoot you again! Hands up! Hands up! You f***ing move, I'm gonna shoot you! Get on the f***ing ground! Get on the ground! Dispatch 374 shots f***ing fired! You didn't do nothing! Get down! Get down! Out of the car, get down! Out of the f***ing car, get down now! All of us? Richard, get out of the car and get on the f***ing ground now! All of you keep your f***ing hands up now!
However, Ramirez allegedly reached for his wristband, prompting Morrison to fire 3 shots, fearing Ramirez was reaching for a weapon. It was later determined that Ramirez did not have a gun. Ramirez, who was high on methamphetamine at the time, had a small amount of drugs found near him after the shooting.
Oh, stand up.
I got you.
I thought he was gonna pull a gun on me. Maybe he was. Maybe he was. Jesus Christ. You survived.
Got you.
Get yourself together, we got it. You're not hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. We checked you over. Yeah. We didn't find any blood. We didn't find anything that looked like it hurt. We got it. You wanna get out of here? No, not yet. You let me know when you're ready. I'll get you up here. Fine. That seat's cleared out. Got you, man. I'll call her in a little bit. I'm ready to go. All right, let's go right. Yeah, let's get you out of here.
The incident was captured on dashcam, and Morrison was visibly distraught following the shooting, breaking down in tears and expressing his fear for his life, stating, "I thought he was going to pull a gun on me." A coroner's inquest ruled the shooting as justified, as Morrison testified that he believed his life was in danger. This was the second fatal shooting involving Officer Morrison in similar circumstances. Despite the emotional toll on Morrison, he was cleared of wrongdoing and later returned to active duty. Number 6. In August of 2023, Murfreesboro police officer Robert Baer performed a heroic rescue, saving 1-year-old Zara Brown, who had stopped breathing. Zara's parents had been rushing to the hospital when they flagged down Officer Baer, who immediately took action. Using his patrol car's hood, Bear performed CPR on the unresponsive child. With each compression, Bear, a father himself, was determined not to let the child die. His efforts paid off as baby Zaire began to breathe again. This emotional moment, captured on bodycam, left a lasting bond between Officer Bear and the family.
Captain.
My son stopped breathing.
Hey, I need you guys to pull over. What color and type of vehicle are you in?
I'm driving.
You're in a gray car?
The incident began when Zaire's mother made a frantic 911 call after realizing her baby had stopped breathing. Desperate to save their child, the parents decided to drive toward the hospital. Along the way, Zaire's father saw Officer Bear and quickly flagged him down for help.
Hey, Zaire.
Come on, man.
Hey, stay with me, buddy. Stay with me. Zaire, stay with me.
Daddy, please don't stop breathing.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Officer
With me, little man. Okay, hey. Not like my blue lights. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. 11:45, the baby's breathing.
Officer Bear, who was a routine patrol, jumped into action without hesitation. He placed Zaire on the hood of his cruiser and performed CPR, focusing intently on getting the child to breathe again. After several rounds of chest compressions, the baby finally responded and began to breathe again, bringing immense relief to everyone involved.
Relief, I don't know how long I did compressions for. I told someone else, I was like, it felt forever. Because I think in that situation, it feels like forever.
Baby Zaire has more smiles and giggles to give, and Officer Bear says this was a life-changing event.
I'll never forget the things that took place and the sound he made when he started breathing. Okay, hey!
The life-saving act, captured by the officer's body cam, showed the officer's calm demeanor and dedication to saving lives and colleagues. Number 7. On November 15th, 2019, Tulsa police officer Darrell Ross pulled over a vehicle for a routine traffic stop. During the stop, Officer Ross discovered that the passenger, a military veteran, was struggling with a severe drug addiction. The man opened up about the challenges he faced after his service, sharing how he turned to drugs as a coping mechanism. As Officer Ross listened, he began offering words of encouragement. The shared experience made the interaction particularly emotional for Officer Ross, who experienced both empathy and understanding towards the veteran. He urged him to consider a path towards recovery, expressing a sincere belief that change was within reach. Officer Ross expressed he had witnessed similar battles within his own family, specifically with his brother, who also struggled with addiction following his time in the military. Number 8. In an emotional and heartwarming retirement moment, Scott Loida, a senior investigator with the Amherst Police Department in New York, was brought to tears when his 22-year-old daughter, Maddie, surprised him by flying in from Florida to be part of his final sign-off after 35 years of service. Maddie had told her father she wouldn't be able to make it, but she secretly coordinated with her mother to fly back and take part in his special moment.
It's been an honor and privilege to serve the town of Amherst for the last 35 years. Not every officer has retired in good health. Some don't get to go home. I thank my fellow officers for having my back all these years. I salute my fellow officers. Keep up the good fight and stay safe. I thank my family and friends for the support through the years. Car 18, Officer 006, the 10-7 for the last time.
As Scott prepared to give his final call over the police dispatch radio, he was taken by surprise when the voice on the other end turned out to be his daughter.
Car 18.
Go ahead.
Congrats on your retirement, Dad. You inspire me every day. I really look up to you for it, and you've been the best officer I've ever seen, so thank you for all that you've done. Congrats. Now it's time to enjoy.
What's that, man?
Appreciate that.
Maddie expressed her pride and love for her father, which overwhelmed Scott with emotion. His choked-up response, "Thank you, Maddie," was filled with tears as the weight of the moment set in. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more content like this.